What is causal AI? Causal AI is basically cause and effect relationships. So it's looking at counterfactual data. For example, what if I change my corrosion inhibitor program? What effect does that have on the corrosion rate? It's already used in things like economics, marketing, epidemiology. It has not gotten to a lot of the physical sciences yet, like biology, geology, chemistry, but we're building something. And I'll quickly just demonstrate here kind of the difference between typical AI and what I'm talking about. So on the left-hand side, you see a basic machine learning model. And what, at the simplest level, what you're trying to do is fit a line to the data. And these red dots, those look like outliers. They appear random. They skew the data, so they're thrown out. But as I mentioned, those are the most important points because those are where you get calls that something just went really wrong and an asset's out of service or there was some sort of damage. So we need to identify those. The average isn't what is as relevant. So when we get to causal AI and we start looking at what factors are most important, we want to start looking at different situations. So we see not all these blue dots are part of the same situation. And we can even see situations where these red dots belong to the same situation as the blue dots. And if we're looking at the corrosion growth rate on the y-axis and time on the x-axis, then you can see that there's some situations that may not grow, the corrosion may not grow that quick at first, but then takes off exponentially. Well, how do we get to that? We've got to be able to take what we can learn from the data and use the subject matter expertise to say what's relevant in a given situation and what is not relevant, constrain those situations. Take a view that's multiple views. So if we see all the different layers underneath this front page, these are like multiple views. So a metallurgical view, a hydraulic view, a chemical view, a biological view. What bubbles up to the top is what the AI is telling you is most reliable. And here's the great thing about using causal AI, because you're looking for cause and effect. When you end up in this situation, this white space right here, the AI can't identify a cause. Since it's not just correlating, it's going to tell you it doesn't know, which is actually a good answer. Because if it, rather than getting a wrong answer, you now know, okay, this is where I need to focus my resources because this is what the AI does not understand.